The San Francisco 49ers fielded multiple trade calls in regards to Brandon Aiyuk on day one of the NFL draft, but obviously nothing came to fruition. This was reported by an Ian Rappaport earlier today. Well, you would think maybe that Brandon Aiyuk wouldn't love the idea of the San Francisco 49ers selecting a wide receiver at 31, but that's not the case. BA was actually hyped about the pick because he knew this guy. This was a former teammate of Brandon Aiyuk at ASU, and he liked it so much that he texted John Lynch, fire pick. So are things headed in the right direction for Brandon Aiyuk and the San Francisco 49ers? It appears we are on a course correction, but take a look at the interaction between John Lynch, Kyle Shanahan, as they talked about Brandon Aiyuk's thoughts on the selection. And also we'll hear from Ricky Pearsall on Brandon Aiyuk, who called him right before he got on a call with the media. Take a look right here, and then we'll react to it on the other side.
Brandon at Arizona State. I mean, did you guys get his feedback at all?
Brandon just texted.
We got on the way in.
Yeah. Fire pick.
No lie.
Can't lie. So Herm, I talked to Herm though a lot. Herm and I are close, and I remember when he was a true freshman at A-State, he started telling me about this kid and how excited he was about him, and spent his time there, and then moved over to Florida, and even upped his game against as good a competition as you'll find in college football.
When John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan walked into the room, they said they got a text from Brandon Aiyuk saying fire pick. What is your relationship with Brandon Aiyuk? Obviously you guys were at Arizona State together.
Yeah, for sure. We have a really good relationship. Actually, I just got off the phone with him before I got over here on this Zoom call, and he was just congratulating me, man, and just, getting on the call and telling me over and over again, you're a first rounder, man. Like, soak it up. You deserve it, all the work that I put in, because it's been a lot of work put in since the last that we ran routes together. So, I feel like I'm a totally different player since the last time we seen each other, and he's seen it, from afar over when he was watching me at Florida, and I was watching at the Niners. So it'll be really good to team back up with him and get active.
I think if we were going to do our best to judge the vibes of the situation of watching John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan talk about it, it really does feel like that things are headed in the right direction. Like, if it was so bad, like would BA be texting them? Would they be like joking about the text and all that stuff? So I think it's a good sign. I really do. And again, the main thing that we were looking for was BA going to get traded for a first round, because that's what it takes. He's coming off a second team All Pro. He's one of the top young wide receivers in this league. You do not trade Brandon Aiyuk for anything less than a first round pick. So it feels like he's close to being safe. And obviously we've heard the rumors about Debo, and it sounds like Debo might be the one on the outs today. So we got to monitor that situation. But I also did like what Ricky had to say about how Brandon Aiyuk called him, and just was kind of gassing him up. And again, I think that just speaks to BA, man. Like BA's been tagged, as a diva because of the stuff, throughout the offseason, but that's not BA's not a diva. Like that's not at all. He's just, I've explained it a million times. He's using the leverage that has been given to him in these situations. That's all it is. And I think him, reaching out to John Lynch, him reaching out and calling Ricky and welcoming him to the squad. That's all you need to know, man. Like BA is doing the right things, I would say, in this situation. To welcome him on and all this stuff. So I like it. Obviously I feel like it's putting us in a good spot with BA. I feel like BA is handling this very well. But it puts a question mark on Debo now. So we have one more kind of hurdle, I think, that we have to get over as the 49ers head through the second and third rounds today. But we'll see. I don't know if something's going to happen. Uh, I don't know. And as we've seen more often than not, even if calls are had, discussions are had, doesn't mean it ultimately means something comes to fruition. So we just got to wait and see. But overall, love the reaction by BA. Love the kind of synergy that's going on here. I know it's been more of a slower process for fans to come around to this pick. But like I was trying to explain last night on live, once we start seeing this guy play and we see how he fits and we start seeing him on the field, no one's going to give a crap where he was drafted, especially if he lives up to the billing. So I think that's a big part of this. Like, yes, he wasn't, perceived value to be a 31st pick, but he was kind of a consensus top 40 pick, 40, 42 range. So it's not that far out. And the 49ers sure as hell weren't going to get him if they tried to wait till 63. So, hey, the 49ers got their guy. What do you think of this whole interaction? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, make sure to like and subscribe for more updates.